Welcome everyone back to another episode of SnowRunner, and what we got today is timber for the locals. That's right, we're gonna do the last sort of main task in Black River, and by that I mean we go through all of these. It's in the Steel River Township. It is the only logging mission that is specifically to this area. There are some other ones that go to Smithville, go to Drummond Island, and Island Lake and Smithville. So we took the one here that is all local. So we get the luxury of going over to the log station and picking up a lot of medium logs and a bunch of long ones, and we're going to be going to the farm, we're going to be going to the lumber mill, and we're going to be going to the town storage. Now, what I have essentially here is one truck, and this is the medium log add-ons. We're going to start with the medium logs and sort of go from there. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to head up to where we need to go to pick up the logs. So I'll meet you guys up there. All right, so we have arrived. So we're just going to pull right on up here. I'm not even going to, you notice I don't have a crane on. I'm not even going to try to crane these. So we need mediums. So as you can see, there are the medium logs. And now we're going to head to the farm. So we're going to handle the farm ones first. So here is round one. I'll watch these stumps here. They will destroy your engine block or anything else. I hope everybody had a good week. It's a busy week for me. I got personal stuff going on in the next few days. Trying to make sure I get this out on time. I will say that I'm gonna I might be readjusting the release schedule for these. Well, right now I try to get this out on either Thursday or Friday. But here pretty soon I'm going to start teaching again, and I'm going to be doing some night classes, which it's going to disrupt some things. Not going to really disrupt the releases. I have to readjust my recording schedule so that way I can get these out on time. So yeah, just more little logistical things. I know I said last week on last week's video that I would be getting the farming video out the next day. I actually wasn't ready for it yet. I am now, so I'm going to try to get that recorded tomorrow. My goal is to try to get the farm sim video out on Friday, so hopefully it'll come out. But it might not be a lengthy video, at least not the first one. We're going to be doing a tour of the farm, kind of giving a gist of what I'm going to be doing on it. And I'll just leave it at that. But so this will be, as I said earlier, this will be the last mission here before we move over to Smithville. So I'll take on a task at Smithville. Well, my goal for next week is to have all of the roads clear, all the towers found, so we can focus on the regular tasks. So we do have a lot of varying tasks to do. Not to say that we won't ever come back to this region. We might have to for some of the requirement things, but we're going to try to stay over there And we'll see if we can do the same thing we did here and just focus on Smithville and not go to like the Island Lake or Drummond until it's necessary. Okay, so we made it over to the gas station. I'm going to go ahead and fuel up. I probably don't need to, but I'm going to anyway. Alright, so this way will take me to the garage. Going down to the next one will take me to the farm, so that's where we're going. Now this is a little tipsy, so we kind of have to watch the corners a little bit. You saw me kind of wobble this one a little bit, so we got to watch the corners. In fact, I'll just do that just so I don't over accelerate. Game's lagging for me a little bit here. I probably should have rebooted the computer before I recorded this. But yeah, so I'm going to try to adjust my recording schedule, and then these will all be sitting up there ready. So I think as far as like the release go, I'm going to try to maybe do this Thursday, do the other one Friday. And you never know, a third game might creep up in there. I'm not going to name any names or anything, but you know, if I figure out what I want to do in that, then I might have another one. And it may not be a simulator title though. Just so you know. I mean, you know, this is like an off-road simulator, then you have farming simulator. Although it could be, I do have a lawn mowing simulator game if you guys want to watch me mow grass. All right, one down, two to go. All right, we made it back over here to get more logs. So let's get these loaded up. More mediums. Now it's time for delivery number 2. All right, so we are coming up to our drop-off point. There we go. And that's 2. Now go load up for round number 3. Okay, we're pulling up again for the last medium log load for the farm. So here we go. So we'll see you guys at the farm. All right, so we have arrived, and we're ready to deliver the medium logs for the farm. This is the last one, as you can see there. So now we are done at the farm. So now I got to go back and pick up another load of medium logs and take them to the town storage. Okay, I'm back here to get the next haul of medium logs. Now we're going to be taking a completely different route this time. So there we go. So we're going to be going from the north, which means we need to go this way. So you'll probably notice that I only showed the driving path the first time, but I didn't do it. But I didn't do it the last 2, and that's simply because it's literally the same path 3 times, and you know, I'm not gonna bore you with that. With the details of that, game's acting a little glitchy for me today. I'm not sure if it's doing it on the video itself, but it's definitely doing it for me here. So we're gonna go to the north side here, which means we're also gonna be going through some deep water back here. I didn't make that turn good enough, so. I overturned on that one. Go ahead and drop this in low high. So other than watching my video, you know, what other games have you guys been eyeballing lately? You know, been sort of watching, got interest in? I'm kind of interested in the newer Call of Duty. I don't buy them every year. I pick and choose, you know, kind of what interests me and what not. You know, I did the Modern Warfare one that they came out with a few years back when Warzone first started, and I liked it for the most part. I mean, I tended to play it a little bit more than Battlefield 5, which was out about the same time. Battlefield's been struggling for a while here, I think. Alright, so this is going to take a little bit of working, right? Because this is pretty muddy. But the good news is I can pull myself across, so it's not too bad. There we go. Just had to get past some of those initials, but we should be okay. But no, as far as those go, you know, I'd always sort of gravitated to Battlefield, but I still have this soft spot for Call of Duty because I played all of the older ones, starting from the first one. And, you know, I played 4 and 5 a huge amount back then. I thought I had the vent up at the top here. I guess I don't. The other truck is the one where I got her at the top, I think. It's all good though. We're getting through it. So I'm kind of interested in, you know, Modern Warfare 2 or, you know, whatever the name is that they got for this current one. But I like to play, you know, some of the military games. I need to play Squad again. I haven't touched Squad in a few years. I know they had some updates, and play some more Hell Let Loose. You know, those are sort of Milsim-ish style army shooters or whatever, military shooters. Let's see. I've been watching a YouTuber play the Undead Legacy version of 7 Days to Die. It's a mod. It's a mod that I actually play myself. And so guy's got a series going, so I've been watching it. And I'm digging it so far. I ended up installing that mod again. So I'm hoping to get some time in with that. I haven't really been watching too much other than some of that. I tend to watch videos and other things that have nothing to do with gaming, so. At any rate, so I don't know, I mentioned earlier about teaching. So I'm almost certain I said this on stream once, or even, well, I know I said it on stream, but I don't know if I said it in this series or not, but, you know, when I'm not a content creator, my full-time job outside of this is I'm an instructor for an IT company, so I teach programming classes. So basically I've been a programmer for 12 years. It's, you know, it was sort of a passion thing for me that I finally had gotten into after a lot of jobs that I did before that. And, you know, I wanted to be in the mobile industry, and I did that for about 9 years. So I'm still a mobile developer, even if I haven't been working on anything as of late. But I do have plans to do some work. All right, so we're going to turn this way now. Come on. There we go. Whoop. And I knew that was going to happen. So I knew that was going to happen as soon as I took my finger off the controller here. It's all right. We've got some repair stuff at the top of the truck there, so I can fix the truck back up. Now, there is another way I could have taken to get over here, but I thought this would be a good one. Give us a chance to chat a little bit. But yeah, so I've been a programmer for 12 years. I've been an instructor for 4. And it's good. You know, I like teaching. I like, you know, building apps and having all that fun stuff, so it's good. I mean, it's definitely different than, you know, what we're doing here. You know, and it's actually something I've considered doing on my live stream, you know, coming up on the 20th. So I've been thinking, you know, should I paint or should I code? That's a tough decision, you know. Coding is my career. Painting is my hobby. Content creation is my second career. We're just trying to... These are things that I think about a lot, you know, as far as, you know, what should I do? Should I write code, build apps and stuff on my live sessions, or should I paint miniatures and play tabletop games, or even play video games for that matter? These are the things, you know, I go through when I'm trying to sort of figure out the direction I want to go. Because I could, honestly, I could start 2 more YouTube channels and just do all 3. Right? We have games on here. I could create a programming channel, and I could do a channel on tabletop. I've even thought about that too, so not a far-fetched idea. Then it gets to that whole idea of spreading yourself out a little too much. All right, so we're here to turn this in. You can see there, medium logs, 1 available. That's 1. Now we're gonna head back and get another cargo load here. All right, we're gonna pull around for the next one here. Went back the same way that we traveled to a moment ago. Get this all loaded up. There we go. Now we're gonna make that trip again. I'll see you there. All right, we have arrived back here. Just these corners are so hard to take with this truck. There we go. Pull that on up in there. And there we go. That is load number 2. Time to go back and get another run of logs. So I'll see you there. All right, so we are back to get the last of the medium logs. Just gonna get pulled up in here. There we go. We'll head into the town square. All right. Just going to turn in here so we can unload this last of the medium logs. Because here we go. I guess you can see 2 of 3. Now we have 3 of 3. So all we have left are the long logs. So I'm going to go get that set up, and then I will see you guys over where the logging group is. All right. I have arrived back down here, and as you can tell, we got a different loadout here. So let's let me just pull up here and we'll talk about it. So I'm back in the Paystar. I was in the other truck before that, but you can see I'm pulling a Big 10 trailer that supports large logs. So we just switch over to the large logs, and as you can see, they fit in there. Just like that. Easy peasy. So now we need to go to the lumber mill. So there's a couple of different ways we're going to go with this. I'm going to show you the one I'm going to take. I can turn around and sort of go back through here and essentially cut over to the oil drill area and then cut across here. Or I can go up, which is the way I'm going to go. I can go up and around and cut across parts of the swamp and then come in from here from the north and then cross over to the lumber mill. So that's the way I'm going to take. But you can, as you can see, there are a couple of different ways you can take to get there. But yeah, so there we go. So let me just get this moving and grooving here, and we'll be good. So we got to do this 2 more times. So yeah, just like the other ones, you get to see the first run, and then the other 2 I sort of do on my own here. And this corner up here is kind of a booger, so you guys saw it on that last one. It's kind of hard to get the right angle, so let's see if we have better luck with this truck than we did with the other one. Ooh. The one thing I don't like about this style trailer is they're a little bit on the teeter-totter side there, a little bit tipsy, so we do have to be a little careful with that. Oh, we made the corner okay. Going to low-high here. I am running all-wheel drive already, so we'll just turn the diff lock on. Now, when I'm using the other truck, they're on by default, so I didn't have to turn them on or off. Sort of a difference between the 2 trucks here. Now, I could have attempted to do this with the Scout, but I thought, you know, let's not. So, I'm sure it probably could have done this, but, you know, this trailer really isn't designed for a pickup Scout type truck. It's really designed for one of these, so we'll just let these do the job, and that'll be that, right? So we do have to cross the water here before we can turn into the swampy area. And, you know, I've been going back and forth through here with that other truck, so it's got some nice ruts in there, so that ought to be interesting to see how this truck will handle it. I don't think it'll be an issue, but see how it goes. Go ahead and even turn the diff lock on too. I'm pretty sure I've already got that on, so. Now I do have, you know, the winch that I can use if I need to. I usually try not to use it too much unless I absolutely need to, but you can see here the only way for me to target what I want directly is to do it directly instead of the auto. So that's why you don't see me do that too much, because if it finds anything, it'll detect it. So I never get it to get in front of me. Oh, there's one. We'll use that one. Truck's really not changing the speed, but you can see it just keeps attaching the same sort of points. We'll just kind of ride it out. I'm trying to get it to attach to that pole up there, but these other things are much closer. The only way to get it to the pole is if I stop and then do it. Yeah, I wish it was a little bit better on the detecting, but you know, like maybe based on the center of the screen, wherever I'm pointing. But yeah, probably a lot to figure out logistics-wise with everything. So okay. So the turnoff for this is not terribly far away. In fact, it's like right here, so should be in good shape to get through the swampy area. It's not quite as deep over here. As you can see, we're going to go this way. So we sort of missed the bad area of the swamp. This is pretty straightforward over here. It's a good shortcut, you know, if you need to get to the north area, because you avoid all of that and sort of stay up on the dirt area here. Well, so much for that. I was moving. I'm not sure why it decided to stall on me. Just trying to move a little bit faster, but not on auto. We're going to be turning left right up here. You can kind of see the mud trail there. Take that a little too tight. Yeah, that's a little bit too tight. No worries. No worries. You got it. Easy peasy. You just stay on the side over here. It's roughly shallow. And then we've taken that shortcut at the oil field a few times, so it's a real good shortcut to take to sort of get away over to the lumber mill from other areas. Kind of see the yellow sign in the background there. Big thing we have to watch out for is the stumps over here, because if you're not paying attention, you're gonna struggle with the stumps. A little muddy through here. We are coming up on nightfall. I'll go ahead and turn the light on, but I'll switch it back to the daylight here in a moment. We're almost there. So you see, it's just down from this hill here. Just got to pull around, and then I'm gonna go around. I believe I can get to it from this side. They would have to put something over there, wouldn't they? Seems to me like they got plenty of logs. They don't need me to bring more. I'll take the long way around through this little mud pit thing here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go around it. Camera being funny. Had to pick the wrong time for me to have to turn that off. Next time we'll just come around from the right side, so don't have to do it that way. There we go. And as you can see, we got to do this 2 more times. So I'm off to go get more lumber, more large logs. All right, so here we are, way back here, just sort of trying to get back into the circle there. Got our next load of the long ones, and now we're heading back to the lumber yard. All right, I have made it down to the lumber mill, as you can see, and I'm going to turn right instead of left. If I can make that turn. That's a little bit too, there we go. Now we got it. Okay, so we're just going to cross the tracks over here, and then should be able to get right on in there. All right, this is set number 2. It's off to go grab another set of cargo. So I will see you over where the logs are. All right, we are back to get the last set of cargo here. See, it came at it from the other side, so there we are. And I will see you guys back at the lumber mill so we can wrap up this task. All right, we have arrived back at the lumber mill, sort of just getting turned around over here as we prepare to deliver the last load here for this task. And with that, here we go. Not bad. And that's going to do it for us here. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more SnowRunner content. And I'll see you in the next mud pit.